Good afternoon, South Florida. I'm Christy Kruger. Here's a look at some of the stories making news today. Broward County is under a state of emergency after record-breaking rainfall that caused extreme flooding. Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, though, did reopen today at 9 this morning. Many travelers were left stranded at the airport as floodwater swamped the streets and even made its way inside. FLL says travelers should check, though, with their airlines for updated flight information and status before arriving at the airport. The storm that brought all that rain being called the 1 in 1,000-year flood. Broward County Public Schools closed again today because of the flooding. They're set to reopen on Monday, but a final decision will come on Sunday. The Red Cross and the city of Fort Lauderdale opened an emergency shelter at Holiday Park for folks who have been displaced. Parts of Wilton Manors were also waterlogged by the storm. Some drivers got stranded in the streets where the water still has not receded. Residents tell Local 10 they've been waiting for assistance from the city. The roads just swamped are making it impossible for drivers to navigate around. A family in Oakland Park evacuated from their home after the flooding. Kristen Houghton-James says the water rushed into her home on Thursday. She tried to place items on the floor near the doors, but unfortunately, water just continued to rush in, damaging all her furniture. Kristen says she and her husband and their 4-year-old son had little choice but to leave their home. In other news, Miguel Ruiz Lobo, who was on trial for the murder of an 11-year-old Martha Guzman back in 2014, was found guilty late this morning. The jury found Lobo guilty of first-degree murder. Prosecutors pointed to DNA evidence found on that victim that a forensic investigator says matched Lobo's. Police say Ruiz slashed the girl's wrists and stabbed her in the neck, trying to make it look like a suicide. Lobo maintained his innocence throughout the case. From the beginning, prosecutors said they would be seeking the death penalty in this case. Sentencing is scheduled to start next Thursday. As breaking news happens, we have you covered both on air and online. Head to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates.